Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out.
Left fielder
Michael Saunders
21
is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gaddis is there, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter,
Devin
second
Travis
baseman,
steps in now.
Devin Travis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little tapper. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number
Russell
55,
Martin stands in.
Russell Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jonathan Scope lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Everett Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial All-Star, a Gold Glover, a Silver Slugger Award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
High and deep to right center field. Velasquez going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Kevin Pillar will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
A 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Josh Donaldson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays. Manny Machado will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
Adam Jones stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Bautista. 1 down. Number 44 steps into the box.
Number 44.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Runners on the move for second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Machado around third, heading for home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 4-1 game. Chris Davis will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. Number 31 for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Bautista looks up. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Pedro Velasquez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Jonathan Scope will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Tulowitzki scoops it up. Throw in time for the third. Jose Bautista will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Chris Colabello will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Chris Colabello.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Matt Kloboff will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Michael Saunders. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Bo Schultz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Matt Wieters stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Leading off for Baltimore, catcher.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
Digging in to try it again, Everett Cabrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
1-0 count. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Saunders will handle this one for route number 2.
The third baseman,
Manny Machado ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Martin is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. 1-2. Devin Travis steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run shot off the bat of Russell Martin. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 6-4. Troy Tulowitzki is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Two and two.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. First delivery to him on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's out there scuffling a little bit, you worry more about throwing strikes than you do about the base runners. And I think that may have been the case right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run.
Now batting.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Edwin Encarnacion comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hit hard down the line. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally. Adam Jones comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Orioles have elected to challenge the.
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Number 19,
Chris Davis will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Evan Gattis will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Chris Colabello digs in to lead off the bottom of the eighth inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gattis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Michael Saunders will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. And I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
I think that's enough toying with him now. I bet he comes right at him on 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball and keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Devin Travis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Gattis looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Russell Martin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Pedro Velasquez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
A windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. 1 out. Jonathan Scope stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Matt Wieters makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup.